on, Duck, you can make it. Come on. Come on, Duck. When it's this cold out, they all pile in that little shelter together. Three goats and a duck all sitting in the hay in there. The drifts are pretty deep though. Let's see how this tractor handles it. The goats seem to be doing okay. Well, it's the first real snow that we have gotten, and some of the drifting is pretty significant. So probably about 6 inches of snow, and then you got drifts that are 12 to 16 inches. So it's time to get this driveway cleared. Nobody can get in or out of this place when there's this much snow on the ground. So let's get the tractor out and see what it can do. Generally with the back blade, what I've been doing is just running it almost at the hardest angle. It'll go a little further to there, but I've been running it about right here. That'll push the snow off to the side, so I can make a couple passes down the driveway, and it'll get it all off to the edge. And then whatever piles I have, sometimes I'll end up with some areas that I can't get the back blade through. Then I'll use the bucket to scoop the rest of it off. So back blade works pretty good as a snow plow.
Well, what we end up with is a pretty clear driveway. So I do scrape it kind of hard on the gravel, and it ends up kind of stirring up gravel into the snow like this, and it actually gives pretty good traction coming up and down the driveway. Some people said it was too small of a tractor, and you're going to be disappointed that you know what the limitations and all these things, but I'll tell you what, this thing does a pretty good job. Has plenty of power getting up and down the hill. Even pulling snow with the blade, it has no problem getting up and down. And these tires, man, these things really work good. The guy that Todd, actually his name is, at the dealership, he recommended these tires. They've got a real wide tread, so the snow doesn't get packed in them. Snow and mud falls out, but they still grip really well. So I tell you what, these things do really well in the snow. And these are all weighted tires too, so these are filled, and so they got a little extra weight on them. But with the bucket on the front, it gives the front extra weight, and with four-wheel drive, this thing pulls real well. That's one thing my old Ford tractor couldn't do. As big and powerful as it was, it wouldn't make it up this hill, I'll tell you that. We still got a little cleanup to do with a shovel here up by the house and that, but I've got a little trick that makes some of this cleanup a little easier. All right, well that turned out pretty good. Need a little salt on the bricks there on the sidewalk, but that leaf blower actually works really good for clearing snow when it's this cold. It's about 10 degrees outside today. It's blowy and it's real fine snow, so it blows away real quickly. So the leaf blower actually is a pretty good snow shovel. But anything that's packed down, anything the tractor drove over, anything you walk on, the leaf blower is not gonna get it out of the way for you. So the Kubota LX 2610 has been doing pretty well, I think, so far, and I definitely like this back blade. So the one disadvantage to not having a snow blower is luckily this year we haven't got a lot of snow, but if this kind of snow, if we got 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of snow again this year, and then maybe again, we get a couple snowstorms in a row, what happens is this stuff right here on the edges will freeze, it'll get hard, and your drive will continue to get narrower and narrower and narrower because the blade won't push that stuff over far enough. Now I could use the bucket and scrape it and all that kind of stuff. It just makes it a lot more difficult. With a snowblower, you get that stuff, you toss that snow way off to the side of the driveway, so you get it cleared out of the way. So what I normally try to do, it didn't work in this little section of the driveway actually, because this is all ice under here, but normally in the main part of the driveway, what I'll try to do is make it real wide the first time I go. The first time I plow the snow, and then it'll get a little narrower, but I've got a lot of extra room. So this is pretty narrow right now. It's actually getting a little bit narrow, but this is plenty to get cars up and down, and so that's all that matters. The other thing that's going to happen is I'm dragging a lot of gravel off to the edges of the driveway, which unfortunately, once spring comes and we get things thawed out, I'll have to try to shape that driveway back. So I'll be want to try to pull the gravel back into the center of the driveway. Probably get another load of gravel actually on the driveway also. So lots more to come with this driveway on the hill. It's a lot of fun up here. It's beautiful to live up, and it's dry, and there's lots of advantages to living up on a hill. But the one disadvantage that I have seen so far is dealing with the driveway. So we made it through the first real snowstorm I guess we've gotten here since we moved to the new house. So I'm sure we'll have maybe 1 or 2 more this season, and hopefully the tractor will continue to do a good job at it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed playing around in the snow today. It's cold. I'm going inside. So don't forget to hit thumbs up on today's video. If this is your first time here, we'd love to have you tag along, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.